Welcome. This is your boy, the host with the most, but humble, and I do mean humble. Dino Stradavis, aka Derek, and I'm here, of course, on a Sunday to give you the hungry, happy, healthy people here, and of course, WrestleCram. This is the weekend edition, episode 11. If you're watching today, you're watching tomorrow, you're watching it next week. I truly do thank you from the bottom of my heart to the depths of my loins. I truly do thank you. Without you guys, it truly wouldn't be me. I am humbled as each and every single time I'm allowed to do this. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this. Thank you so much for watching. I swear, thank you so much. Huge boost of views for the Axe WrestleCram show this go around. Wow, thank you so much for those views and whatnot. I'm still an up and comer. I'm going to praise every single time I get a really huge boost on views, and I thank y'all. I thank y'all so much. But once again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe as well. Don't forget those snippets that I sent out. Go and send them out to wherever you want to, whatnot. Don't forget to hit the comment sections up as well. Hit that notification bell so it'll let you know all the cool stuff I got going on. Also, I just want to let you know that your boy does have the feed out. So the feed, you can go get your questions in at the Axe WrestleCram for the next Friday, which y'all blew up. Y'all blew that up and whatnot. So go and get your questions in. Have a great time over there. And the top 3 of those questions, usually I will put those on all of the social sites that I have. And I will name those off. I'm actually on TikTok at Dino Stradavis. You can go check me out over there. Also, your boy is on X or Twitter, if you want to call it either or, at the real Derek G86. You go check me out over there. Also, your boy does have his own YouTube channel. Of course, I'm on the YouTube channel here, but I'm on Facebook as well. I have my own Facebook group page. It is called WrestleCram Super Club. WrestleCram Super Club. Go over and check me out over there as well. Your boy is absolutely not private. You can go and join right now and have a great time. You can go over there and have a great time. Have a great time. I keep saying great time, but have a great time over there. Also, now I didn't know this, but a friend of mine was telling me about it. I'm on Instagram. I've been on Instagram, but I forgot that you can put stuff on Instagram. So I'm on the Instagram as well. I have the top 3 of my favorite questions on Instagram. You can go check that out. But I'm also going to be putting snippets on there as well. So, and just like I said, if you want to, you can go to my About page on the YouTube channel and find out all of the places that I'm on, okay? Once again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe as well, you guys. Today, we're going to talk about, of course, we're going to talk about WWE Friday Night Smackdown. We're also going to talk about AEW Rampage. And we're going to talk about one more thing. We're going to talk about Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega and what was the plans before the plans that we have right now. Don't know, but we'll find out about that. Also, if you don't know anything about my weekend show does end with my top 10 of the week that was. So all of those players that I think did a really great job on their respective shows, I do give them praise on the top 10, okay? I do that every Sunday. Once again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You guys like, share, and subscribe. But today, right now, we're going to talk about Kenny Omega and the plans that was. This is from Cultaholic.com. Don't forget to go check out Cultaholic.com. Also, they do have a great Facebook group page. And don't forget, they do have a YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe over there as well. I love their top 10s. Great top 10s over there at Cultaholic. There has been a lot of rumblings when it comes to Kenny Omega plans for AEW upcoming Wimbledon Stadium show All In. With now seeming that as though Kenny Omega will face, it looks like he will be facing Konosuke Takeshita in a singles match, or teaming up with Adam Hangman Page and of course Ibushi, to take on Jay White, Juice Robinson, and Tanahashi. These wasn't the original plans. A report from Fightful Select has indicated that the original plan was believed that they were going to go one-on-one with Bryan Danielson, who wrestled who they wrestled a 30-minute time limit draw way back in AEW Dynamite Grand Slam 2021. This is Sean Ross Sapp saying that sources confirm that Kenny Omega versus Bryan Danielson was at least considered for the show before the injury, and even a little after the injury, as the company hoped he'll be ready for a return. However, AEW sources claim that also other plans for Kenny Omega, but didn't hear what those were in the Fightful Select. Omega Danielson was considered, but not planned. So, let's talk about it. Okay, that would have been a great match. Once again, all these matches that I have right now are really good. That's on the card as of right now. Even the 0 Hour with Ozzy Open and Adam Cole and MJF. That looks like it's going to be a really great match as well. But, you know, that match would have been really good. Of course, Kenny Omega coming off of a great win against the BCC. And, of course, Bryan Danielson coming off of that win against Kazuchika Okada. That would have been a really great match to probably just end it all with those two. I mean, you don't need... The cool thing about matches, you don't need titles. And I think you don't need titles with those matches. Bryan Danielson is one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, not just right now, but one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. And let's not even give the credentials of Kenny Omega having these awesome matches with, of course, Kazuchika Okada. I mean, come on, let's all think about it. That match that they had in 2021, which your boy watched, was one of the greatest matches in AEW history. AEW history. Okay? So, once again, I mean, I would have loved to see this at AEW, but at All In, but we do know that Bryan Danielson is injured due to the match that he did win against Kazuchika Okada with the risk. And with those are very, very hard to indicate because there are very little bones in your wrist. So, I mean, that fracture it can be a hit and a miss. So, I mean, we want him to be 100%. Remember, when I'm talking about wrestlers, the very first thing that I tell people about is their health. Make sure the health is number one first. And then after that, you worry about your money. But always worry about that health first. And all I can do is, we can dream, we can hope. But, you know, hopefully, we get Bryan Danielson at 100%. And then we get that match again between Kenny Omega and Bryan Danielson. Much love to both of them. We're still sending healing and positive energy over there to Bryan Danielson. But on from that, let's get on to, of course, the crazy Smackdown that we had today. I thought that it was a pretty decent show. Not the best, but it was a pretty decent show. Once again, if you know anything about your boy Dino Shadavis, I am not a fan of the shows after the pay-per-views, and not even the pay-per-views, but the huge pay-per-views that they have. They will it gives them time to, everybody take off. Y'all can take off. You can take off. We're going to send these tons and tons and multiple video packages of the SummerSlam. And that's exactly what they did on this show as well. So let's get on to it. We got the recap of the women's triple threat for the Undisputed Women's Championship. Once again, and I'll say this before we start. If you don't know anything about SmackDown, if you don't know anything about SummerSlam, your boy does have a recap of SummerSlam. So you can go over there and check it out, have a great time and whatnot. It's still there. You can go check it out, have a ball with it. Put your comments over there as well. But we did get that recap, and then we get a really weird match between Charlotte Flair and Asuka. I don't know how this match came about. But apparently that they had a match. So they start or whatnot. Not a lot to really go home by. I mean, Charlotte really destroyed Asuka at the beginning of this match, ending up for Charlotte catching Asuka with a spear, and they were attempting to do a a figure four. But out comes Io Sky, who is the brand new champion, followed by the entire Damage Control, including now I'm guessing she's fully healed, Dakota Kai. So they come in, gingerly walk in, and just surround the ring. Io Sky goes and does a springboard double drop kick on both Charlotte Flair and Asuka, and they got, it was the bell rung. It was disqualification. They both attack Charlotte and Asuka. This may lead to probably a not even a title defense, but Damage Control versus Charlotte Flair, Asuka, and Bianca Belair. Believe it or not, no Bianca Belair this go around in this show. But after that, we get a video package of Jey Uso and Roman Reigns in the Tribal Combat match. Once again, I do have that my recap on SummerSlam if you want to check that out. After that, we get a video package of Austin Theory, the Austin Theory and Santos Escobar storyline. We get that. After that, we get Santos Escobar with a backstage interview, and all he was saying that he does have Austin Theory's number. If you don't know, he was the one that threw Austin Theory over the top rope at the Slim Jim Battle Royale. So he was just saying he did pin him. He did pin him 1, 2, 3. He did win clean. So after that, we get Austin Theory attacking Santos Escobar and putting his leg in one of those sound crates and closing the door on his leg. We get the medical staff coming out to check and see what's going on with that. So we'll get now, the updates before the match starts. After that, we get the AJ Styles versus Karrion Kross. This is, I think, the third time they did face one another. I'm very lost behind this because AJ Styles has beaten Karrion Kross. Now, spoiler, for the third time. I mean, I don't understand why Karrion Kross has beef with somebody that he cannot beat. I mean, this is just crazy. So, we get a nice Death Valley driver onto the commentator's desk, giving Karrion Kross the advantage for the time being. AJ Styles attempts the phenomenal forearm, but Karrion Kross catches him with the cross jacket, holding on to that cross jacket for about 3 minutes. Very long 3 minutes or whatnot. We get Scarlett. Scarlett tries to distract AJ. Then we get Mia Yim. She comes in. I see a gnat. I want to destroy the gnat. Where are you at? I'm going to get you, Nat. I'm going to get you. Okay, but anyway, other than that, Scarlett tries to attempt to distract AJ Styles. Mia Yim comes out of nowhere and grabs her and takes her off the ring, but Scarlett gives her a good haymaker, knocking out Mia Yim. After that, AJ Styles gets the opportunity for a Styles clash. But before that, man, Mia Yim grabs Scarlett and tosses her like a rag doll over the commentator's desk. And we get the Styles clash all together for AJ Styles to win again. Once again, this is the third match that they had, and this is the third match AJ Styles beat him. I mean, I think this should be over, but I doubt it that this is going to be over. After that, we get a video package of Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar. You can go check me out over there. I'm going to keep doing it. I see you, Nat. I see you. Oh, God. I didn't get him. But anyway, we're going to keep moving. Anyway, after that, we get a small update for Santos Escobar. They still don't know if he is ready or going to be able to compete. Austin Theory says, oh, man, I really wanted to defend my title tonight against Santos Escobar. But, with Santos Escobar, he says he falls apart. He's always injured. So, Rey Mysterio comes out and says, trust me, Austin Theory, he will be ready to face you. I promise you that. Austin Theory said, that's good because I really want to defend my title. Like, I really want to. Oh, boo-hoo, I can. That's what he was trying to do. But after that, we get a Edge in-ring promo, and he's talking about this is his 25-year celebration. And in Toronto, he wants to face, in Toronto, his hometown, he wants to face somebody. And that person he wants to face is Sheamus. So he asked Sheamus to come out, and he talks about Sheamus just motivating him to get back into the ring after 9 years of retirement and a triple neck fusion surgery. He said that before he got into the Royal Rumble, the Royal Rumble when he actually came back, Sheamus was the guy that he was in the ring with, training with, to get him back to tip-top shape. Outcomes, of course, Sheamus and the Brawling Brutes. He says that without the Celtic workout and him falling into that, I guess there was a video package of Edge falling in when they were doing like motorbiking. Not motorbiking. It wasn't motorbiking. It was biking, and he kind of fell on. I guess I don't know. I couldn't do it. I love biking, but man, what they were doing was crazy. I just couldn't do it. But we do get a situation where he does say that he would love him to wrestle one another. He says if after we beat the crap out of one another, I will give you some scotch or whatnot. We'll go to one of the local bars and we'll get some scotch. But he said no. If you change the scotch to Guinness, we will face one another. But he grabs Edge. He said, "I hope you know what you're doing. I hope you don't know. I hope you know you didn't make a mistake with this." Looks like we're gonna get a heel turn from Sheamus again. But he does. But Sheamus does talk about where I think he said he was on the verge of just not being a wrestler anymore, and they were in. I'm guessing they was in Ireland or somewhere in Europe. And Sheamus was trying to talk to a lot of the superstars, and they were giving him the cold shoulder. The only person that was giving him advice and trying to get him there was Edge, and that's why he truly respects Edge for all of the things that he has done for him. So he does say that. So we'll see what happens with that. After that, we get a LA Knight versus Top Dollar. We still have the feud between them and Hit Row. Not a lot to really go home to. Of course, that they're trying to push LA Knight to the stars, and he is going to win this match. We do get B-Fab and Adonis trying to distract the ref, get their licks in as well, but it doesn't do that much damage. LA Knight does do the BFT on him, blunt force trauma. It's like an inverted. It was not a sit down stunner. It's kind of like a diamond cutter type stunner move. I like the BFT. It's very interesting. So he does get on the mic, and he says, "It doesn't matter if I'm on Raw or if I'm on SmackDown. If you're awesome or if you're Uncle Phil, just know that I am coming." And everybody's gonna know my name, LA Knight. Yeah, that stuff. So all I can say about LA Knight is that he is one of the biggest names right now. One of my members of the Wrestle Cram clan, Kakashi, he freaking loves LA Knight. I mean, he gets a question in about LA Knight all the time on Ask WrestleCram. And I mean, I don't know how you can reword questions, but he rewords them and they come out perfect every single time. So yeah, I mean, what more can you say about LA Knight? I mean, congrats to him. I mean, Eli Drake came from leaving WWE, going to Impact, well, TNA at the time, becoming champion, being a very, very great champion over there when it was TNA. So much love to LA Knight. I mean, hopefully we can get more fun out of him. And once again, I don't see him as a mid-carder anymore. I truly see MJF. I truly see LA Knight as a world champion. I just don't see him as a mid-carder. He's really, really good, you guys. I kid you not. Go check out LA Knight if you have not seen LA Knight, especially if you are a wrestling fan and you are from the Attitude Era, like myself or whatnot. And he brings back a lot of memories from an Attitude Era type of character. Now, that's why a lot of people gravitate to LA Knight. I mean, just what more can you say about the guy? Great job. I mean, great job. Great job to LA Knight. Great job to the writing staff for making this character or whatnot. So great job, much love, and just great success for that. Success for LA Knight. Yeah. But anyway, let's get on. They give Hulk Hogan a birthday shout out. He is 70 years old. After that, we get Adam Pearce walks. He walks to the training room, and he looks Santos Escobar in his face. He's like, dude, they did say you can go, but I want you to look me in the face, and I want you to know. I want to ask you myself. And I want to answer face to face. Can you go? And he's like, yeah, I can. So he's like, all right, cool. Good luck to you. So after that, we get a Bobby Lashley and Street Profits video package. They're looking awesome with their awesome suits. I'm not feeling the D'Angelo Dawkins bow tie thing. He looks very, very funny in the bow tie. It would have been better with a tie because it just didn't look. It looked pretty funny. So they were just talking about they're just celebrating the opportunities that they're going to have with with one another. Also, their eyes are on championship gold, and their job is not finished yet. So once again, we will see what happens with this new reformed, probably Hurt Business faction. I'm not going to say it's Hurt Business per se because that's MVP thing. So hopefully we get a brand new name. How about that? But after that, we get we get the main event when it comes to wrestling, and this was a Santos Escobar versus supposed to be Austin Theory. Santos Escobar walks out by himself, which was very weird. And before he gets to the bottom of the ramp, we get Austin Theory running into that leg once again, taking him completely out. So Austin Theory, he apologizes in the ring. He said, dude, I really, unfortunately, you won't see Austin Theory live. I like that, the Austin Theory live thing. That's something cool. Also, he says, I really honestly wanted to, face somebody today, but unfortunately my opponent is incapacitated, so I can't really wrestle him. Oh, sucks. But Adam Pearce gets on the mic. He says, you know what? We are still going to have this match, but it's not going to be Santos Escobar. It's going to be Rey Mysterio. And Rey Mysterio comes in and destroys him for the first 5 minutes of this match. But not even that. I mean, he pretty much destroys him the entire match. Austin gets a little bit of offense in, but, he really just lays waste to Austin Theory and destroying the back of Austin Theory, giving him a 619 on his back. Austin Theory attempted a A-Town down, but unfortunately he just could not because of the back injury, giving Rey Mysterio the go ahead for another 619 to the face and for the win. Now we do have Rey Mysterio now the United States champion. Wow. I thought that they were not going to. I thought he was there to push people, but now he's there to actually be champion. Hopefully he does lose that title to Santos Escobar eventually, but right now Rey Mysterio is the United States champion. I was a huge pop in over there in Canada, followed by Pyro and everything. It was kind of cool. So congratulations to Rey Mysterio, who is now a 4-time United States champion. Congratulations to him. After that, we get the main event, which was the Bloodline. Out comes Roman Reigns. He asks the wise man, where's Jimmy? He's like, and wise man, so he said, did you talk to him? He's like, yeah, I talked to him. But Jimmy is behind them. He comes in the ring. And Roman says, dude, so we get the audience is saying, you sold out. You sold out. Roman tells Jimmy, he's like, he tells Jimmy, he's like, dude, don't pay these people no mind. Don't pay these people no mind. They are beneath you or whatnot. So he says, Roman says, let's be real. I owe you one. Name it. Name your price. Name your price. Whatever it is, I will take care of it for you. He says, do you want a car? I'll buy you a car. Do you want a boat? Matter of fact, scratch the boat. If you want a yacht, I can get you a yacht. What about the jet? Do you want the jet? We can get you the jet. Jimmy stops him and says, dude, I don't want nothing from you at all. I don't want absolutely nothing from he says that, so He's like, "Are you sick? You don't know who I am, right?" He's like, "Are you lost? Are you lost? You don't know who I am, right?" He said, "You do know I can get whatever you want." He said, "Now we can make you my right hand man again. You can be main event Jimmy if you want to do that." But out comes Jay. Jay comes out. He said, "Dude, I'm about to throw 37 years down the drain." He's like, "Why did you do this?" So Jimmy gave a compelling argument. He was like, "I did what I did at SummerSlam because he loves his brother." He also says that he was afraid that if he did win, if that did go down the way it was supposed to, and you was going to be the tribal chief, he said that it would have changed you into the person that you see right there, which is Roman Reigns. He said, "I did not want that to happen. The power will corrupt you," or whatnot. He said Roman Reigns is a evil asshole. They did not blur that out either. So he said, so Jay, he said, "Dude, if you, he's like, I care for you, I love you." He's like, "If you want to attack me right now, go ahead." But Jay did something even worse than that. He turned his back on Jimmy. And then Jimmy tried to look him in the face again. He turned his back again. After that, Jimmy gets out of the ring. He's walking to the outside, back to locker room or catering. Roman is saying that, "Dude, this is perfect. This is perfect time to say I told you so." Messed up you said, "Jay, you messed up the entire thing." He said, "You're so stupid. You're so hot-headed." He said, "You lead with your emotions, and that is the reason why." Super kick. He gets a super kick. Before that, he says, Roman says, y'all need to acknowledge me, and then we get a super kick. Super kick. Let me do that. Super kick. We get a super kick. After that, Solo Sikoa tries to do the Samoan spike. He gets put in a super kick as well. Turns around and gets Superman punched by Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns sets up for a spear, but Jay gets another super kick in by Roman and gives his own spear on to Roman. He goes to the outside. He says, "Jimmy, come back. And I'm thinking we're going to get a family reunion. But Jay kicks the crap out of Jimmy, and knocks him out. He looks in the camera and he says, "4 minutes." This is what he said. He says, "I'm out of the bloodline." He said, "I'm out of SmackDown." He said, "Hell, I'm out of the WWE. Deuces, oozes." And then he leaves. That was the end of that. Wow. So now we have more stuff that we have to worry about that's going on. We may not get a Jay versus Jimmy match. We may just get probably a triple threat or a fatal four-way, just like I said, with Roman versus the entire bloodline. That's what it looks like. That's what it may look like is going to happen in the near future. Once again, the Io Sky Damage Control thing, it's good to see that Dakota Kai is back. It's good to see that. Did I get you? I did not get you. Dang it. Okay, so we may, we thought that Damage Control was done, but apparently they still have a lot to give. So we'll see what happens with that. I once again love LA Knight. LA Knight is still killing the game all day, every day. Congratulations to LA Knight as well. Like I said, it was an up. Oh, and don't forget, congratulations to Rey Mysterio for being the new United States champion. Just like I said, the only thing that was killing me about it is that the obsessed of SummerSlam, and they have to literally do every single match again. The only one they didn't put up was Shayna Baszler, but remember, they only have 2 hours. They didn't have enough time to put the Shayna Baszler stuff up, which I guarantee they probably could, but they didn't. But it is what it is. But on from that, we have the AEW Rampage show. The only thing that really kind of sparked my interest was the Orange Cassidy match. Rampage is truly hit and miss. Not a lot of stars on here other than just, not even the entire Mogul Embassy was on here. But we did get the BCC here. So we did get those. Everybody there, Claudio and John Moxley. But and Willa Yuta. Willa Yuta. We got him. But but not a lot of star power on Rampage this go around. But let's get on from it. The very first match was Brian Cage versus Darby Allin. Darby Allin still really upset with the mogul embassy with them knocking off Nick Wayne over there at his home. So he has a lot of just frustration with the mogul embassy. Not a lot to go. Okay, so I understand what Jim Cornette talks about from time to time, and with the Darby Allin facing Brian Cage. Darby Allin is probably 150 pounds wet, and Brian Cage is like 240 and just nothing but muscle. This guy is just the epitome of muscle, and I see how the match ended. Because, Darby is so small and Brian is so big. So I see how the match ended. But it was still like, really? Really? So let's get on to the match. Darby, he gets ragdogged in this match. He gets destroyed. We get Darby Allin finally getting some offense in by jumping on the back of Brian Cage, trying to choke him out. But Brian Cage just turns around and throws himself and Darby Allin into a table on the outside. We do get a beautiful coffin drop off the top rope onto Brian Cage. I thought that was pretty cool. But at the end, we do get a situation where Brian Cage gets on the top rope. Darby does like a nice pin, they fall. It's like a powerbomb / pin. He kicks out, but he does another, like a small package for Darby Allin to win. So it was just weird that, he got that win from Brian Cage. Brian Cage, like, what? He was confused because he didn't know that he lost. But yeah, that was pretty much the end of that situation. But after the match, Darby Allin receives a choke slam by a Luchasaurus, a reverse choke slam by Luchasaurus, and seeing Christian Cage in the backstage looking on. Him still saying that he is the TNT champion, which he technically isn't. But after that, we get a backstage interview from Britt Baker, and she's just saying that she considers Bunny a friend, and she worked her tail off every single week. We have to get for her getting back in the ring. She said, unfortunately, I will have to be the big bad bully, and for her in-ring comeback, for her to win this match, to go on to win the title at the All-In Women's Fatal 4-Way for the world title. She said this is going to be a historical event. We're going to see what happens. But I think what's probably going to happen is that Bunny may win due to a situation with Taya Valkyrie and Britt Baker, which may give them an opportunity to have a one-on-one at All In. That's what it looks like. They may have a Britt Baker versus Taya Valkyrie match at All In. That's what it looks like, but I may be wrong. After that, we get an Eddie Kingston a video package of him in the G1. Did a great job or whatnot, but he was eliminated, and he's just now talking about his open weight title and how he will defend it in New Japan or AEW. Wherever he needs to defend it, he will defend it. After that, we get a Johnny TV versus Orange Cassidy match for the the International Championship. Orange Cassidy starts off really, really strong, like always. And so he throws, unfortunately, Johnny TV outside. They go into a huddle, them and QTV, trying to figure out what they can do. Harley gets on the ropes and tries to distract the ref, while the other members get in the ring and try to jump Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy grabs the ref, shows them that they're trying to jump him. The referee ejects everybody from QTV from ringside. After that, we get Wheeler Yuta, yeah, Wheeler. So the ref sees him as well. He goes to the commentator's desk, and was just talking about how he respects the title reign. He just doesn't respect Orange Cassidy being just this mellow, person or whatnot. The BCC is not that, the total opposite of Orange Cassidy. So we do get Orange Cassidy winning this match, of course, with a beautiful orange punch followed by a beach break. And after the match, Wheeler Yuta is just gingerly walking down, and never really seen Orange Cassidy talk this much, but he does say, dude, I've seen you walk faster, come to the ring so I can smash your face in. But we do get the other members of the BCC, which is, of course, Claudio Castagnoli and Jon Moxley. But they do not get in the ring. They go back to the ramp area, and they're just saying, and Wheeler gets on there and says, I want to challenge you for that title. Yeah, I want to challenge you for the title. God, Wheeler Yuta, his voice is so annoying. Okay, so he will challenge for that title. After that, we get the history of the Ring of Honor tag team titles. Just going back in the lineage of that, going through the Briscoes, Kevin Steen and El Generico, which is Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn now. Just a lot of people that was champions. After that, we get Aussie Open facing Jobbers, the Outrunners. Very quick match. The Aussie Open does win, and they get on the mic after the match saying that they think that MJF and Little Adam Cole has been a tag team for 5 weeks, and they truly think that they can destroy a well-oiled machine like Aussie Open. It's like, dude, are you really serious? Are you really serious? Dude, and he's like, dude, we're just waiting on MJF to backstab Adam Cole. That's the goal, is to see that. But they do accept their challenge at 0 hour for those Ring of Honor tag titles. After that, we get a Texas Chainsaw Massacre death match. Jeff Hardy versus Jeff Jarrett. I was like, okay. But they were promoting the Texas Chainsaw Massacre video game. I'm guessing it's kind of like the game, if you ever played that Jason game or whatnot, which I have here. You can't even play anymore because the servers are down. But, that game or whatnot. I think I only paid $20 for it. Thank you. Only paid $24. But yeah, it's something like that, where, you run around, you run away from Leatherface. That's pretty much what it is. So that's what it was. I guess they're sponsored by that video game. So, we'll see what happens with this. After that, we get the main event. The main event between Saraya and Sky Blue. Look, y'all. Okay. Usually, the main events at Rampage is probably one of the best things on there. That's on the card or not. Even if it's a male or a female match, they're usually the best matches on the card. Unfortunately, this was not. Saraya is just not good anymore. I'm sorry to tell everybody this, but Paige or Saraya, whatever you want to name her now, she's not good anymore. This match was brutal. Brutal. When I tell you, it was just hard to watch. Sky Blue could only do what she could do with this match. I mean, it just was not good. Tons of just striking. I mean, Saraya is, I don't think she has the strength to lift people up anymore, because I did not see anything like this. Lots of shenanigans by the Outcast, which made the match a little bit watchable, because we had Sky Blue attacking Ruby Soho and Toni Storm on the outside. So that made it better, but it still was not good. It wasn't good. Sky Blue does a cold red on Saraya, but Ruby Soho is distracting the ref. That irritates Sky Blue. She goes to Toni Storm's side and gets sprayed with the green spray paint, giving Saraya the opportunity for that DDT. for her to win the match. I would have loved to see Sky Blue in there other than Saraya. So, because now you have two members of the Outcast in this match. So I was like, okay, whatever, I guess. So now we do know that it's going to be Sheeta. Sheeta's in there, and Sheeta, who is the champion. We have Toni Storm, which got the bye, and now we have Saraya. So now we're waiting on one more match, which will be the Bunny and Brett Baker for that last spot. Once again, I mean, not a lot to really go home to on this show. We do get a challenge with Wheeler Yuta, which I kind of want to see because Wheeler Yuta is a really good wrestler. He's just very annoying against Orange Cassidy. It's going to be very fun to watch. And Aussie Open actually accepting the match for the 0 Hour for the Ring of Honor tag title. So we got that. Those two things played a very important role. And also, of course, Saraya winning that match against Sky Blue to advance to the Fatal 4-Way for the women's title at All In London. So, I mean, it played roles, but it was like, I can watch this on probably Collision, or I can watch it on Dynamite, and I'll be fine. I promise you. That's what I can do. So, but other than that, let's get on to my top 10. Your boy Dino Shinovis top 10 of the week that was. We're going to start off with 10 with Tyler Bate. Tyler Bate beating Noam Dar for the fake Heritage Cup. The interaction after that was really good as well. I love Tyler Bate. Put him back in the main event area again. Please let this happen. I love Tyler Bate. Number 9, we get Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler with that really nasty black eye, but she does beat Zoe Starks and also names off other people that she has to take out as well. Are we looking at a number 1 contendership for Rhea Ripley's title in the near future? Hopefully. We'll see what happens. Just don't turn her heel. Keep her a tweener. Keep her a tweener. Number 8, we get Orange Cassidy, the best match of the night against Johnny TV. And of course, we will see what happens between him and Wheeler Yuta. Number 7, Sheeta. Sheeta winning that other match to advance as the champion to the AEW Fatal 4-Way for the women's title as the champion. So congratulations for beating Anna Jay. Number 6, Dominic Mysterio still just killing the game with that North American title. Even though he did lose dirty, he is still the champion no matter what you say. Congratulations to Dominic Mysterio. Number 5, CM Punk with that really fun match with Ricky Starks. I hate that CM Punk won. I hate that he won. I really want to see I wanted to see Ricky win this one as well, but the Dragon Steamboat was there, and he did call it down the middle. After that, we get FTR. FTR, once again, winning, retaining those titles, and calling out the Young Bucks. That was a great thing that we saw with that. And we did get an answer from the Young Bucks on Dynamite. After that, we get number 3 with L.A. Knight. Wasn't the best match, but once again, he was on Raw, did a great job on Raw with that promo with one of the greatest, well, not one of the greatest, but a really great promo person with The Miz. This is going to set up a really fun match at No Mercy. Hopefully, we get L.A. Knight on next Monday as well. Number 2, of course, it's going to be Rey Mysterio winning that United States title against Austin Theory. Really fun match, but it was going to be Rey Mysterio winning that all day, every day. Great job to Rey Mysterio for that main event for SmackDown. And number 1, believe it or not, I have Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke Nakamura pulling double duty on Monday Night Raw. Not only defeating who did he defeat? Oh my God. I watch a lot of wrestling. The Tsunami guy. Him, not only beating him clean, I think that was his very first match he lost clean. But also pulling double duty at the main event. Winning the triple threat against Judgment Day, and now putting himself into the main event for hopefully No Mercy. So we'll see what happens with that. Shinsuke Nakamura, my number one person of the week that was. So I'm gonna break it down for my top 10. My top 10 for the week that was. Number 10, Tyler Bate. Number 9, Shayna Baszler. Number 8, Orange Cassidy. Number 7, Sheeta, of course. Number 6, Dominic Mysterio. Number 5, CM Punk. Number 4, LA Knight. And number 3, number 4. Oh my God. Let me do it over again. My top 10. We keep moving. We keep it moving. Top 10. My top 10 for the week that was, of course, is going to be number 10, Tyler Bate. Number 9, Shayna Baszler. Number 8 is going to be Orange Cassidy. Number 7 is going to be Sheeta. Number 6 is going to be Dominic Mysterio. Number 5 is going to be CM Punk. Number 4 is going to be FTR. Number 3 is going to be LA Knight. Number 2 is going to be Rey Mysterio. And number 1 is going to be your boy, Shinsuke Nakamura. Now, if you want to change the names on there, you want to change the name, change numbers, whatever you want to do. Maybe somebody on there that I didn't put on my top 10. You can put it in the comments, okay? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. What do you think about Rampage? Do you think it was a good show? Think it was a bad show? Think it was a creamy middle? Also, what do you think about Rey Mysterio being the new WWE Universal United States Champion? Also, what do you think about the Bloodline? Do you think the Bloodline is getting good? Do you think it's getting bad? Do you think it's getting kind of irrelevant? What do you think? I thought it was a pretty fun segment, but we'll see what you think. Also, all of SmackDown. What do you think about all of SmackDown? Also, what do you think? Who do you think that Kenny Omega is going to face in All In at London? Who do you think? I am sweating like it ain't nothing. Goodness gracious. I should have put the air on. But anyway, once again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe, you guys. Don't forget, I'm on Instagram. Your boy is on TikTok. Your boy is on Twitter. Your boy is on Facebook. If you don't know any of that information, go to the About tab. You can find all of my information there. Don't forget, you can get your questions in at WrestleCram on the Community tab. I have that out right now for y'all to enjoy that. I love y'all so much. I will see y'all on Monday at the tag-in, okay? That's where I do Collision, okay? So don't forget, I will have the Collision recap on Monday. I love y'all once again. The best is truly yet to come. The best is truly yet to come. Until next time, love, peace, and of course, wrestling.